Hello everyone, Organic Granny Lori here. Just going to give you a quick update of I have a WIP, a finish. I went shopping, I did some yard sailing, and I just thought I'd share. It's been over a month, I'm sure. I didn't get much done. I don't tend to get that much done because I work 10-hour days, and so when I get home I'm tired. I'm just exhausted, so I don't stitch very much during the week. I generally stitch on the weekends, but it's enough to keep me sane. So let's get started. I had pulled this one out. This was my not so Jiffy kit. My Jiffy kit came out of the tub of shame, and I had frogged it numerous times, was extremely irritated with the thing, and threw it in the bucket. So I hauled it out of the bucket because it's beautiful, and these are the colors in my guest bedroom, and so I really wanted to finish this. So I pulled it out, and then I gridded it because I kept losing my place, and I finally got it finished. And it looks really nice, and I pressed it. So here I am. Zoom in a little bit. My lighting is a little weird this time. So anyways, it was DMC floss. It was just the color values were too close to each other, and then there were half crosses next to full crosses, and I kept losing my place. And anyways, my not so dimensions, excuse me, I think this is a sunset. Is it a sunset? Dimensions. It's dimensions. Jiffy kit was not so jiffy. Anyways, turned out really pretty. Want to see the back? Not so pretty. That's okay. And so I actually went out, and because I had to go to Hobby Lobby for something else, I bought the frame. So these people in here don't belong to me. This just was the frame. I got a frame that's got a mat built into it, so I know that when I go to put this on the gator board, when I go to pin it, then it'll be able to fit in here. I'll just pull this mat out and just get a single piece of paper, go get some acid-free paper, and make a mat, and then put that in my guest bedroom. Yay, a finish. Finishes should be celebrated. Yay. So I got that. So then, because I was so tired of the color values and the Jiffy, I was tired of that. I wanted something that had lots of big blocks of color. So I pulled out Bent Creek's Peaceful Forest. Zoom in on that. Peaceful Forest. Okay, big blocks of color. And I had already had the floss for this and the material. It is done on 30 count Abecedarius blend linen using 2 strands over 2. So it's 2 over 2. Now, just a little bit of backstory. Abecedarius blend, probably you couldn't get that. What it was the name of the Atlanta store. It was up in Marietta, and it was the Atlanta store. It was in Bent Creek, which is also based in Georgia. Bent Creek used to have a lot of stuff in their shop in Abecedarius. So I think Abecedarius, the lady that owned Abecedarius, made the linen for it. So made this specific linen for it, and that's why it's called Abecedarius blend. So I'm not really sure what, I don't know bupkis about linen, I'll just say that. So, and we're on my frame. So here we go. Uh-oh, floss down. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we go. Focus, focus, focus. Oh, look at the color change on that. Okay. So anyways, that's where I am. This is sort of kind of a, oh, come on. It's sort of, that's a good color. Right there. Right there. Sort of a kind of a dark parchment type color. Big blocks of repetitive color. I'm having a nice time with this. The greens are really pretty, and they're Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Art sampler threads, and here they happen to be. Just show you, just green. That's not nearly so depressive as it's looking, okay? But golds and greens and things like Dried Thyme. Oh, that's happy. Caper, bark. There's some 420. I won't laugh. Nutmeg and juniper. That's a pretty green, by the way. Juniper. That's really a fun thing. So, anyways, enjoying that. Alrighty, so then I went to just give a tip of the hat to Trisha, the left-handed stitcher. I am going to use her Floss storage system. I went and Hobby Lobby had, and I'm sorry the sale's over, but still at $4 a piece. The photo boxes, just your standard 4x, no, it's something like 8 by 11.5 by 4.5, something like that. It's your basic acid-free storage box, and that's my thing. I can't stand, I know what acid paper, non-acid free, oh, I'm making sense. No. Non-acid free. Generally, paper has a lot of acid to it, and if you just leave it stored somewhere, eventually it yellows. And the like newsprint gets very yellow, and that's because of the high acid content in the paper. So my thing is, I like acid free. Everything's got to be acid free. So these happen to be acid free boxes. I got them on. They were on sale. They were $2 a piece, and I managed to get a whole bunch of them all the same color because I'm obsessive compulsive and they need to be all the same color. And they got the little thing in the front so I can put the numbers of the floss. But Trisha, thank you again for sharing all that with us. I'm going to put a link below to what I'm talking about. Basically, real quick, she did all the DMC colors, put 3 of them fit 3 of them on a standard size piece of paper, which I printed on acid-free paper, and then you just cut out the paper and slide it in your basic snack baggie, and then put them in numerical order in the boxes. So that's going to be a project for one weekend soon, because my stash room corner is taking over the living room, so I got to work on that. Alrighty. Okay, so I just want to tip of the hat to Young 40 Mom, and every time I watch a video I am looking for Noah's sub because I have that chart, and I like Noah's Ark stuff. I have not every pattern, but a whole lot of them, okay? And I'll never get them all done, hardly get any of them done. Anyways, this is one of my favorite. This is Stony Creek's Noah's Sub. Now you can still find this one. This has been out of print for a long time, but you can find it. It comes up on eBay a lot. It has, I can show you this because you can't read the graph. This is 8 pages. Okay, now this is I want to do this before I even contemplate doing a hay, because I think if I can't do this one, I'm never going to do a hay. But anyways, so I have this. This is really fun. The animals in here are just so cute, and I just have always loved this. So anyways, in my quest for finding this, at one point in time, I discovered that they actually, at one point in time, had a, you could buy, you could buy linen that was dyed just specifically for this chart. So this was done by Sugar Maple Fabrics. I don't think Sugar Maple Fabrics exists anymore. Again, this is something I probably should have gone online and checked before I started the video, but I never do my homework. Didn't do it in school either. Oh, granddaughter, if you heard that, Grandma always did her homework. All the time. Turned it in on time too. Anyways, this is a piece of 32 Lugana, and it's 20 by 27 inches wide, and it's called Noah's Canvas, and it is actually the fabric that goes to Noah's sub. So actually, I could cheat and not do the top. So let's see what we got here. That's a pretty good color. Yeah. So anyways, it's when I discovered that this existed, I then went on a quest for finding this on eBay, and I paid way too much, but I won the auction. We won't tell how much I paid for this. Anyways, I paid a lot of money for this, and so I really think I should do it. It's very pretty. So I have that, and I have the DMC. It's not like I don't have that. So I really think what I want to do is I want to start this. And Young 40 Mom, I really like yours, and I think this is gonna be my next big project. After I get Peaceful Forest done, I don't have scroll rods. That's another thing. I don't have scroll rods. I'm gonna have to see if I don't like scroll rods because I've never been able to get them on, get the fabric on the scroll squared enough for me, and that OCD thing kicks in. If you notice, see those bricks up there? See how nice and level that is? That is just level across the top of my screen. That is how I have a problem. So anyways, I am rambly. Very rambly today. Anyways, hopefully we're going to work on Noah. Alright, so the main reason why I brought you all here today was I had, last weekend was the Nashville Market, and I didn't get to go, don't get excited. The Nashville Market is where the shop owners and the designers get together, and shop owners get to buy, touch the stuff and see what they want to buy for their shops. Well, we don't have a shop here in Atlanta, and it's been a couple years since we've had one, but there is a internet shop called Cross Stitch Felicity, and they're in Lawrenceville, or I think they're in Lawrenceville. They're north of Atlanta. So I'm on their email list, and they emailed me that they were going to rent a rent a room. Oh, I've had my nap too. This is sad. Anyways, they were going to rent a space, and you could go see what they got at the Nashville show, which I'll jump at the chance to go see anything, cross stitch related. And since we don't have a shop in Atlanta, my friend Gay and I got in the car and we drove over there. Now, Cross Stitch Felicity, their thing, they lean really heavy to samplers. I am not a big sampler fan. They just don't do anything for me. It's just personal. It's not. I don't like them. I just don't have any. But they're really heavy into that. So there were a lot of them there, and they didn't have much that wasn't that related, but I did get to see stuff. And they also said that they were going to bring their Weeks Dye Works and their Color Works, and so I thought, here is my golden opportunity to do my Do-Re, my Silver Creek sampler, Do-Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do. So what I did is I wrote down all my list, and hopefully I got enough of each. Now that I'm looking at it, I went, we're going to have to get all 4 charts out and make sure I didn't mess up and need to maybe look at these a little harder. And yeah, I'm going to buy more. Yes. Dearest isn't coming, so we're okay. We can tell you that. So anyways, I bought the Gentle Art and the Weeks Dye Works, and here they are. And this is just a nice palette of variegated fun stuff. So I went and I got to pick out my own, and I got the most variegated skeins that I could find, because you know these have dye lots. So like I went and made sure that they were as variegated as they could possibly be. And then of course this is just Purple Haze, and that's my favorite, so I picked up 2. So anyways, I've got this. I don't have the what is this called for? I don't have the fabric. I may have the fabric. I haven't looked. I may have a piece in my stash that will. Let's see what this calls for. Again, not prepared. Sorry. Well, that's not helpful. 32 count light sand linen. Okay. So 32 count, when it's all said and done, if I did actually do 32 count, it'd be 23 by 4.5. So 2 feet by 5. 2 feet, wow, 24 by 5. Huh, yeah, pretty big. Okay. So, but not solid stitching. So I'm looking forward to that. So anyways, I did that. And then I didn't buy anything from the new Nashville stuff. I didn't see anything. I'm, again, not into the samplers, so didn't get one. But what I did buy, they gave a freebie. This is Sue Hillis. I like Sue Hillis. She's fun. I am the queen. My pantyhose say so. There you go. Cute stuff. I've stitched up a couple of hers. Quick, easy. She does nice work. She's a nice lady too. She's on one of the bulletin boards. She's on the 1, 2, 3 stitch bulletin board. She's very, very nice. Okay, so then I got a La-Di-Da, because that's my favorite. That's my favorite right now, is La-Di-Da. So I've got Peace House. I like the rabbit. Okay. So, and this calls for Weeks Dye Works, and they also give a conversion to DMC, which is nice. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Doesn't matter. I like it. I also got, and I had never gotten, and I don't have, this is a new designer for me. This is, it's called All Through the Night is the designer, folk art series, All Through the Night, and it's Oh Christmas Tree. So, sorry about the glare. So anyways, I thought that was really cute, and thought I don't need to do it in green. I could do it in anything that I wanted to, because I would like to have stuff, Christmas stuff. You have to, well, you don't have to put it away, but you know, generally you put stuff away and it only comes out for a month. So I like this one. So what does this call for? Uh, Veldani overdyed. Veldani. I have to touch some of this. Friend of mine brought some into work. I haven't stitched with it yet, but I touched it and it's very nice, and the variegation on it is very, very pretty. She brought some in just so I could see what it looked like. I didn't stitch with it, but this calls for olive green on 30 count Weeks Dye Works putty linen. I can make that happier. Okay, so that's a little dark. We can make that happier, but I mean, if I just did that in another color, that doesn't look overly Christmassy. I could pull that off. So anyway, ooh, we're 20 minutes in. All right. Okay, what else did I get? Went to the thrift store. Always encourage my thrift store to put out crafty stuff. So I got a tube of 14 count navy blue Lee Wards. This is old. Just your basic 14 count Ada navy blue. Everybody needs stash. And then in a yard sale for a whole $1, I got a what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 skeins of, and this is exactly how it was sitting on the table. Skeins of floss and a box for $1. That was good. I also got 2 D-ring binders, not very thick, that I put my heaven and earth in. Put all the pages and sleeves and put the thing in the binder. I may end up doing one. I may end up trying doing one, but I want to do Noah first. Okay, so did that. Oh, I bought some needles. Again, why would anybody need this many needles? Well, if you're going to do a heaven and earth design, you may need these. Actually, I'm going to use them for Noah. I use my weapon of choice is a 28 petite. I have trouble with arthritis in my hands, and so a smaller, thinner needle goes through much easier, and if I don't have to force the needle through the fabric, it helps my hands. So I got a whole bunch of these, and I also got a Clover embroidery threader. Okay, so everybody knows, and everybody has been through probably a whole bunch of these in their lifetime. Okay, and I snatch the little wire off of this puppy and make garbage all the time. So I have, when I find them at yard sales, I pick them up because I go through them. Well, this hopefully is going to replace all that. This is a threader with the wire. See if I can get that. It's shiny. It may not like it. Okay, I'm just turning it. See how it's 2 flat pieces of wire and not a thin just wire. This is like flat strapping. I don't know. What would you call this? Should have thought about this before I did the turn on the camera. Anyways, so this all seems to be, if you can see this, that's actually the metal on the inside. The clovers have been cut out of it, and so this looks a whole lot sturdier than what I'm used to, and it will go through my 28 petites. Let's see if I can do this. See, it goes through really easy, like that. And actually, I did, this is actually 2 pieces of DMC black, and then what I'm doing is I'm doubling it over so it's like 4 strands of black. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff this through here, and I'm doing this without really good glasses, I'm sorry. So now we have 4 strands in here, and zoop. Come. There, we did that. So actually, oh, I am fumbling this. You won't be able to see this. But anyways, it went through 4 strands on my 4 strands of DMC on my John James 28 Petite. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. So this is good to know, because what I was going to do is I was going to do tent stitch on another one, but what I wanted was I'm not going to be able to make a coherent thought right now, so never mind. But anyways, this is why I bought the clover, so I would be able to see if I could get 4 strands through a John James Petite needle, and it works just fine. So anyways, this is made by Clover. Clover is actually has lots of different embroidery things. I've seen this at Joann's. I've seen this at I think I saw it at Michael's. Michael's carries this brand, I think. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, I got this off the internet, off Amazon. No problem. 123 Stitch also carries it. So, yeah, like that. No more little cheap ones. Pink wire. Nope, we like the big one. Okay. I think that's it. I think I done did it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Oh, and again, I should say this at the beginning. I have over 300 subscribers. Thank you all. That's just, wow. It is just amazing that there are over 300 people out there that actually want to see me talk some more, and that's wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you if you got this far and watching. If there's anything, any questions you ever have, don't hesitate to PM me or leave a thing down below. And sorry it's a little disjointed tonight, but it's the best I could do. Anyways, happy stitching. Have a wonderful time. I'll talk to you whenever I have something to show you. So have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.